Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled in the schedule since the start of the season. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top 5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the second-ranked team, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Bruins will kick this deep to get us going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 20. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. It's a good return. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Memphis. No chance to catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. And He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. UCLA offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bruins.
Touchdown, UCLA.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive.
And your Memphis Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That short completion sets up a third down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Completion makes it second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
UCLA offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Bruins offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires it. He's got his man wide open. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The big guy was just turned loose right over the middle.
Chris, how did they miss this guy? Big tight end, has great athletic ability, all alone over the middle. The quarterback's eyes lit up as he found his intended target for a big gain.
With the score tied at 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. There's a wide open receiver complete. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, UCLA. Still no answer for this offense. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return.
Memphis Tigers will take over. First and 10.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense really clicking here. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Memphis now operating in the red zone.
Here we go.
And now the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. It's an option look. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. QB to the tight end for a completion. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Bruins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they heave it deep downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Bruins. Made the defense look slow that time. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line.
And your Memphis Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Got it.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Ready?
2nd down and goal upcoming. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Memphis. This offense really clicking.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
No problem with BNT right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
UCLA offense will take over. First and 10.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up. The DB's backing off from the line now. They'll try the right here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
UCLA 28, Memphis 21.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
UCLA offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Memphis, 21.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return.
Take over. First and 10.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's complete downfield. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Now it's second down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the tackle is made for the offense now. It's set up. First and goal from the 9.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. We've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, and now it's third and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's got some space here. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. But they begin the drive with excellent field position. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Bruins looking to keep this drive rolling. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Quarterback's got it on the option.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the goal line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, UCLA 35, Memphis 28.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. He's got a muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Second down, we're going to throw it. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Memphis 28.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive.
And your Memphis Tigers will take over 1st and
10. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He escapes the sack. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. So it's incomplete, pass caught, but they rule him out of bounds. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. He'll earn the 1st down, but paid for it with a hard hit. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Hey, it's a nice game here. They get the 1st down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Memphis. So here we go. Fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. The corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, UCLA. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Memphis, 35.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return.
And your Memphis Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And is intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And it's a kneel down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.